Hi, this is Larry Baker, and I am making a screencast in my office using QuickTime. And I thought for this particular lesson, the screencast might be interesting because I could show you the keyboard shortcuts in terms of not where my hands are positioned, but in terms of the result they achieve. So this might be a useful review or preview of the 10 useful keyboard shortcuts that I've selected. And so I've got some demonstration windows open, and then also the slide deck, which shows the 10 keyboard shortcuts. And of course, there are hundreds of keyboard shortcuts for any operating system. But I'm just showing you 10 that I thought you might find particularly useful, though, of course, you'd want to begin with copy and cut and paste. But I'm moving beyond those basic ones and just showing you a few more. And in fact, during my research, I found one for myself that I've included in the 10. So let me just go ahead and go through the examples. First of all, I often find it very helpful to use the information selection. I'm going to do a search for a school map. And the last time I searched for this, I didn't remember where I'd put it. And so by selecting Command I, as you can see, I get the information on the school map in terms of the size, file size, and what's on it, but also where it's located, where it's nested in my folders. And you can do that for any app or any file. And then I use this an awful lot, my magnifier, maybe because I need my reading glasses ever more. And so I can magnify the text as I'm doing on this Mercy High School page. Or if I'm reading the newspaper, like the Free Press, I can bring up the type in my window. And I find that I use this quite often. And the corresponding command you've already seen me use, I can reduce the size of the type in the window with the minus and the command. And this is true if I'm working in an application. I'm down here in this pages document, and I can reduce the size of the text. Though frankly, I don't use the magnification zoom in, zoom out for that as much as I do just in terms of my daily reading. Another very handy item to use is, okay, I'm on the sports page here for the Free Press. I can, in any document or on a web page like this, I can hit Command F and I can do a search. Let's say I want to find on the sports page something about the Lions. And of course, when I'm recording this, there's lots about the Lions. There are Lions hits all over this sports page. So I can do that in any kind of file or on a web page. I can use that command. This is a very cool one. Let's say that I want to define a word, like here I'm selecting practice. If I want to find out the meaning of a word, I hit Control and Command and D, and lo and behold, I get a dictionary definition of that word. So when I'm reading, I can find out the meaning of those words wherever I am, whether I'm on Facebook or whether I'm in the Free Press or who knows what I'm reading. You probably know this one, but in case you don't, if you want to close a window, I'm done with the iWizards here. I will close this just by hitting Command W, get rid of that window. If I want to take a screenshot of my entire screen here, the quickest way to do that is to go to Shift, Command, and 3. And I've taken my picture, and I'll show you the picture. Here it is. I have mine load into Dropbox automatically. And I have intercepted it, and here's my screenshot. And I more commonly just want a screenshot a selection, and that's very simple. It's simply Shift Command 4, and you can see I have a little cursor here. So let me just outline these slides here, excuse me. And when I release, I get my little screenshot. And of course I use these quite a bit when I'm making slides. Okay, only a couple more to do. This is very, very useful, especially if you have lots of windows open or if you have lots of applications running. If you hit Command and Tab, you can run through the open applications that are in currency. So I can go to my to-do list, or I can go to PowerPoint. Now I'm in PowerPoint, Evernote. I've closed these windows so you're not seeing them pop up. But anyway, then I'm running in the application. And then finally, if you've got a really messy desk and you just want to push everything out of the way, go ahead and hit Command and Function 3. You got a clean desk. You can imagine that you have a new start. It's all still there, of course. If you hit the same Command and Function 3 again, they all come back. So I hope you find at least a couple of these useful, and you are able to build them into your routine, because, of course, any of these are a matter of habit, but they truly are shortcuts. Thanks for listening.